I'm out here in East Atlanta, sitting in one of my favorite environments, mixed-use environment with green space, walkability, beauty of the trees. Take a look. This is the type of community I envision, the type of community that I would want various areas in Henry County to develop into. The shade, the cleanliness, the trees. I remember building out Fairview Road, and I wanted the type of trees that you see here in the center of the medians. Thought it would make the thoroughfare going through Fairview look more rich, look more beautiful. And I was told at that particular time that trees couldn't be more than 2 to 4 inches thick. I didn't really understand that, because when you go up to Sandy Springs and to some of the more affluent areas, you see thick trees in the medians. You see beauty in the medians. You see the trees almost covering the lanes in the road. When I was told that we couldn't do more than 2 inches, and the reason that they gave for it, I said, let's just go for it. I just want to move the project forward. Anywhere that you see this type of vegetation, this type of green space, you see areas that mature into beautiful communities. The areas are sustainable because people want to live in that type of environment. I tried to make that change, but I didn't have the votes. I was a director from DOT, and I was told at that time it was a state directive. I decided to drive around the metro area to see for myself, and I didn't see the same type of restrictions in other areas of Atlanta that I thought we had in the southern part. Now when I drive down Fairview Road and some of the other main thoroughfares where we have trees, you don't see any leaves on them. The trees are sideways, been pushed down, they've been burnt. And the county doesn't have the wherewithal to look at what needs to be repaired or replaced and replace it. It's all about leadership. I shouldn't have to go to a park, any park in Henry County, especially after they raised taxes nearly $60 million in 3 years, and see a third of the park with mulch and the rest of the park with no mulch. I shouldn't have to look at the right-of-way in our main corridors and see weeds in the grass. It's not just about cutting the grass, it's about maintenance. It's about upkeep. We ensured every year that the main thoroughfares were fertilized, that the grass stayed beautiful, stayed thick, and the grass was just maintained. We have to get back to that. We have to understand that leading and being in office is not about promoting a title. It's about leadership. It's about getting out in the community and doing the work. It's about understanding what needs to be done in our community. And that's the reason why I'm running for re-election for the old District 5, which is now District 2. I'm running to finish the job. I'm running to serve as your commissioner. I'm running to ensure that we finish the 8-foot multi-use trails running from Village Park to the DeKalb County line. I'm running to ensure that the next fully funded phase of Fairview Road from Panola Road to 155 is completed, and that the multi-use trails that will run alongside of the road connect into Fairview Library System on into the Greenway Trails, which are part of Panola Mountain State Park. We're running to ensure that all those initiatives are completed. We've had a number of initiatives that were on the table that we're moving. If we have the opportunity to win the new District 2, the old District 5 seat back, that we move not just the northern portion of the county forward, but we move all of Henry County forward. We move away from warehousing. We move towards Class A office space. We attract Fortune 500 companies to our county. The corporate offices, not the distribution, not the warehousing. We focus on beautification throughout the county. Focus on our roads. The time of having meetings to show you another plan is over. When are we going to move these plans forward? And what is the timeline? We voted for SPLOST 5 many years ago. And I'm not sure if one SPLOST 5 program has been moved forward. The aquatic center should have been completed by now. Let's get leadership back in office so Henry County can start moving forward again. I'm committed to that. I'm committed to moving this county back forward and committed to getting this county back on track. I'm Bruce B. Holmes, running for re-election of District 2 Commission, Henry County.